afternoon, everybody. I hope you're all well. Hopefully you'll get a notification shortly to say I'm live. Happy Sunday. Let me just take that down a little bit. Happy Sunday. Hey. So, I'm just going to give it a couple of minutes. Just wait to see. Not mine. That is definitely not mine. Ugh. Just going to wait and see if anyone's jumping on. And hopefully you will get a few of you. Hopefully, she says. If not, I'm just going to talk. Which is absolutely fine. Okay, so if you're jumping on, feel free to grab a pen. If you are brand new, this is going to be especially for you. And if you are a seasoned consultant, then this is still going to work for you. But hopefully it's just going to be a reminder. So feel free to tag your team as you come on. Tag your directors, let them know I am live, or tag everybody. I have tried to tag everybody. Hopefully you got a notification to say I was live. So on Monday we have got a clearance update. Now every single clearance update I now treat as a sale. I treat it like a flash sale, for the reasons that basically they can be a game changer for your business in terms of PRV. In the last few sales that we have had, I have had a boost from anything from 200 PRV up to, 2,000 PRV. Whilst we was on holiday, I think in August it gave me in July it gave me a boost of about 200 PRV. The sale previous to that, when we had that crazy clearance sale, I think I did about 1,800 PRV. But it is for using tips that I have built systems for. Every time there is now a sale update or a clearance update, I basically have a list that I work from, and I go through and I tick everything off to make sure I've done it. And I'm going to share that list with you. I'm going to share it in here as well, in black and white. And this is really for those of you that are struggling right now. For those of you that are like, I've got no PRV, I've got absolutely no idea what to do. This is going to be the booster that you're going to need. This is going to be the booster that could literally change your month. It can change your paycheck for September if you work it. But just by posting that we're having a sale on your customer groups, unfortunately, is not going to make you money. Okay, it's not going to make you money. You have got to work in lots of different avenues. You've got to work lots of different ways. So this is going to be stuff that you guys have heard before, but there are lots of new people in the group. So I'm really hoping that this is going to be useful for everybody. And I'm going to go through all the things that I do. So, okay, so to start with, the first thing that I do, and I make sure that I do, is I want people to see that we are having a clearance update, a sale, a flash sale, whatever you want to call it. We are having that, and they need to see it at least 5 to 8 times between now and Monday. Okay, so where they see that can be up to you. It could be that you post a couple of times in your customer group, your business page, your Insta stories, your Facebook stories, your WhatsApp groups, whatever you're using. They need to see it at least 5 to 8 times. My customers probably get reminded more than that, but 5 to 8 times is the magic number. Okay, so that's the first thing. You need to be thinking about where you're posting. If you're only posting in your closed customer group, you are only going to be telling the 70 or 500 or 2,000 people, however many people you've got in that group, you're only going to be telling that amount of people that you've got a sale. So it's really, really important. If you want new people to buy into your business, if you want people that have never bought from you to buy before, if you want people that maybe you've got old customers that you're friends with on your social media, you need to be posting all over the shop. I'll come on to that in a bit. So that's one of the things that I do. Okay. Number 2, I go live. I go live on my customer group. I go live on my business page. I go live on my Instagram stories. I go live absolutely everywhere. And I let them know. And I talk to my customers and I share my excitement. I share my excitement in my voice. If I've got any of the products, so for example, I have got these. Artie took one back. I think Artie stole the Spider-Man one. I'll have to go and find that. I don't know what he's done with it. But I've got these, so I will go live at some point today and show all the different components to our Disney Wallfan diffusers. So I will go live and show those. I've got some of the Nightmare Before Christmas buddies, so I will talk about those. And then I'm also going to talk about things that were in previous sales. So for example, warmers that dropped down to like 15 quid, even like talk about our, what was the warmer? My brain's gone blank. I can't think what it's called, but it went down to £12, the Illuminate, and everybody went wild on it. So I'm going to say to my customers, regardless of whether you're planning to buy or not, you need to actually come on and look, because there might be something that absolutely catches your attention. So I will go live and I will talk about all of those different things. So that's number 2. Okay, number 3, I set up a personal shopping link for my customers. So for everybody that buys from me, unless they're having their own one, and I'll talk about that in a bit, they get a shopping link. I've already set that up. Now, a shopping link is just a party link for you guys. You go onto your workstation, you create a party. I've called mine Sale Shopping Here, so people know that when they see that on my website, they go there and they click on it, and it will take them to the landing page, which will say sale. They click on that, that takes them to the clearance, and they can shop till their heart's content in that clearance section. I don't worry about the fact that it's not linked to the clearance, because they get a landing page on my website. So I just set up a personal shopping link. Why? You need to do that to make sure orders attach to parties, because the last thing that you want is your customers all shopping on your website. Say for example, you get £600 worth of orders and not one of them attaches to a party. The PRV boost is amazing, but then you've missed out on £83 worth of Scentsy goodies for you. So really, really important. Make sure you've got a party link that's set up. If you don't know how to do that, reach out to your sponsor, reach out to your director. If you can't get hold of them, reach out to me, and I'll talk you through the process. I've also got a YouTube video on how to do it, which is on my YouTube. So if you've got team members that you want to share that with, go to my YouTube, have a little nosy. It's under the new consultant, not bootcamp, it's under my new consultant videos. And I've got lots of little videos there that are really good for new consultants. And it shows you a step-by-step guide of how to set up a party link. So that's something that's really, really important. That's like one of the first things that you need to do. The next thing that you need to set up is an event in your customer group. So I go into my customer group. I've already done it today, and I set up an event. I'm going to do this on my business page as well, which I've never done before. And you invite your whole customer group to the event. In the event, you post the link that you have just set up, and you let them know there's a sale coming on Monday, there's a clearance coming. We don't know what's going to be in it. It's going to be amazing. The only thing I can tell you that's definitely going to be in it at the moment is the Disney Wallfan diffusers, which are down to £21. And these are all the ones that we have, and these are the buddies that we have, and etc, etc, etc. So share that type of thing in your event. But set an event up, make sure that everyone's invited to it, because it can be a game changer. Because in that event, they will get notifications to say that you are live. They will get notifications to say you can post in there the sale has gone live, and everybody that's invited to that event will get a notification. So it's just another way where your customers are notified. Whether it actually impacts on sales or not, I do not know. I've not really tested it in that format, but I like to do the event because it's notifying them without me having to physically message everybody. So it's a really good way. So get an event set up in your groups. Okay, if you don't have a personal website, now's the time to go and activate it. Okay, really, really important. Go to your account and activate your website, because you're only going to be able to shop the clearance on your website. You can shop it through your workstation, but you're going to need someone's website only open, and you're going to need to know exactly what's in it to be able to search for those products. So for me personally, it's a no-brainer. Go and get your website set up for the sale. It's going to cost you £10. As long as you make more than £10 in commission worth of sales, so as long as you sell more than £50, you will make that £10 back for your personal website. So get your PWS set up if you don't have one. Really, I know lots of people are cancelling them. If you want to cancel it after that, that's absolutely fine. But for me personally, I would get that set up. Okay, sorry, my kids are shouting in the garden. They're playing. I don't actually know what they're doing. They're on the bouncy castle. I might shut my door. Hold on. It's so lovely to hear them playing outside, but Artie and Harry are literally like screaming like banshees. So I do apologise. Okay, so that's that. Right, the next step is to let as many of your customers know as possible that you're having a sale. So I put together a message in my notes on my phone, and then I save it as sale message. So actually from the last sale, I now can go back to my notes and I can find that message that I sent to everybody. I'm going to tweak it slightly and it will say something along the lines of, "Hi Sarah, I hope you're well. We are having a huge sale," something like, "OMG, we are having a huge sale. The clearance is updating on Monday. You know how legendary our sales are. Here's the party link that you need to shop. 7 p.m. on Monday. Get your credit card ready to have a little spend up. You know you want some cheap goodies." Something along those lines. It's exciting. I'm sharing the link with them. I'm getting them excited. I'm excited and all that jazz. But I'm not going to send that out on broadcast. I am going to sit down tonight. Sunday nights are always the best to send. And I am going to send that message out to all 110 of my customers that are on my broadcast, one by one. I'm then gonna have a look and see whether I've got other customers that are in my mobile phone book, and I'm going to go through and I'm going to send them a personal message as well. It's going to take me time, but the more people that have that link, the more people that are likely to shop on Monday. Okay, more people need it. So that's that. I am then going to make sure that in that message, all of my customers know that they get a thank you pack from me. So my thank you packs. Hold on, let me find the one. It's made up. My thank you packs look like this. So these were ones from the original sale. Depending how much people spend is dependent on what they get in their pack from me. This particular pack was for somebody that had spent over £100. They got a body mist from me as a thank you. They got a scent of the month sample. They got some sweets. They're just like sherbets. And then they got some cards, which basically had like scent of the month, a thank you pack, goodies. These smell amazing. But this is quite an old pack. So they got all of that as a thank you. I send my customers a full-size product as a thank you. They know that. They know if they shop on my website, they get a full-size product. I have just bought a shed load of scent circles. I've just ordered another something like, I think I've just ordered another 25 scent circles. I had a party that needed closing, and all of the all of the credit on that party, I've just ordered scent circles. You okay? So I've ordered all of that, okay? A smaller packet might just be a scent circle as my full-size product. If I can't afford to send a full-size product, I send them samples. If I can't afford to send them that, I send them a postcard that says, I've got some postcards, or I make one in here. Hold on, she says. I think I might run out. I've got cards. So I send them a postcard, and in there I just handwrite to Sarah, thanks so much for your order, lovely stuff. And they get sent, and that's going to cost me a stamp, okay? So if you can't do that, there's lots of different things that you can do. There's a video in here on sending thank you gifts, and I literally went from a very basic right up to a really expensive like bumper thank you pack. It depends on your circumstances and the customer. I would say if your customer's just spent like 200 quid with you and it attached to a party, I would be offering them £20 free credit, but because they're going to have credit that's attached to that party. That's the sort of thing that I do, or I'm actually going to be offering them a join kit because they need to join. So there's different things that you can do in terms of that, but my customers all get told you will receive a thank you pack if you order in the sale. So there's that. Now, I also go onto my Insta stories and my business page, and I post stories on there to let them know about the sale. I've posted nothing at this moment, okay? Yesterday afternoon I had a raging headache, and we come home and I literally just laid on the sofa, watched TV, did a bit of housework, put my phone down, and I did that until today, and I haven't picked up to do any work until 1 o'clock today, because that's what I said to myself. I said I'm working the sale from 1 o'clock onwards today. Okay, so page, that's important to me as well. And then I also reach out to customers that I know that have done this before. Now, I have got probably a hardcore 6 customers that will say to me, Lise, I don't really know how to work your website, and I'm rubbish at doing it, and I always miss out on the sale. Can I give you a budget? And I say, okay. One of them gave me a £70 budget last time. One of them gave me a £100 budget. One of them gave me a £25 budget. They literally give me a budget, and I buy products based on what I think that they will love. They sometimes will go onto my website and they will send me messages and be like, oh, I absolutely love that. I love that. I love that walnut. Can you bag me that? But they will literally set me a budget. So you can have that. Maybe you offer that to your customers. You could also offer to your customers the option to do like clearance mystery bags. So you could offer today £20 clearance mystery bags, or just £20 mystery bags, and then say you sell 5, you fill up those bags with clearance goodies. They get stuff from the clearance that is super cheap, which means they can have a bumper mystery bag for 20 quid. So that's something that I would do, okay? Okay, number 12. We're actually at number 12 now, believe it or not. Post about the queue. So tomorrow at some point I will let my customers know about the queue. I will say, this is what the queue looks like. This is what it's going to look like when you go into the queue. Like, don't be alarmed, just wait and let my customers know. Prep your customers, okay? You're prepping your customers. And then I'm going to offer all my customers personal shopping links. So one of my customers has literally referred so many people to me, but she won't join. So I will say to her, right, Helen, let me set you up a personal shopping link, and you're going to share this with all of your friends and all of your family. And she will be like, okay, no worries, Lise. And off she goes, and she will share that. Any orders that come in on her personal shopping link, including her own, she's now building the rewards up for, and I can ask her to join. Okay, so there's that. Okay, I'm going to sit down today and make sure I've added all of my new customers to my broadcast, because I've got new customers, and my broadcast is where it's at in the, build up to the sale. And I'll talk about that in just a moment. So on my broadcast, what I do, if you haven't got a WhatsApp broadcast set up, get one set up. That's a must. Then what I do is I count down to the sale. So I count down. I let people know half an hour till it updates, 15 minutes till it updates, 10 minutes until it goes, 5 minutes till it goes. I normally do that. Like, I start 12 hours before, 12 hours to go, 7 hours to go, 4 hours to go, and so forth, because it's reminding your customers. And every time I post a 4 hours to go, I post the actual link as well. My shopping link is literally being posted everywhere. Can you give that to Daddy? Explain my studies. It's not mine. Tastes disgusting. Thank you, baby. Got a cup of tea for me, eldest. Have you given it to him? Hmm? Did you like it? Yeah. Yeah, it's not nice. Okay, so there's that. So there are all other things that I do. Okay, then just before the sale happens, I send a broadcast out to absolutely everybody saying, here's the sale's going live. Are you ready? Have you got your credit card ready? Normally they message me back and they go, yeah, I'm in the queue, I'm in the queue, I'm in the queue. And I get them to then text their friends, their family, and all that jazz. And then as the sale hits, I shop till I drop first. Okay, I don't worry about anybody else. I don't message my team. I don't worry about anybody else. I get what I need to get. So if it's mystery bags, or it's, if it's for me, for example, or my favourite bar drops in there, I am going to shop till I drop before I worry about anyone else. Okay, I'm sorting out my business first. Then what I do is I go live and I share with my customers the sale's gone live, and I share with them what's in the sale. I tag certain customers. Then I start to advertise products that are in the sale, and I start to target market my customers. So target marketing is basically where Susie, for example, loves washer whiffs, and 3 different packs of washer whiffs go into the sale for like 10 quid. I message Susie and I say, Susie, aloe water and cucumber, jammy time and palm beach breeze, they're all in the sale, 10 quid, did you want me to grab you a couple of packs? She says yes. She says, hold on Lisa, I'm going to go on and I'll shop myself. She then goes onto my website, boom, that's another sale. You start to let people know, okay? It's about working. Once the sale hits, it's not just like, oh, sit back and relax. Now I work it. Now I message people, because no one might go on and actually shop your website. So it's about working it now, once it's on. And you advertise all the bargains. And then after the sale, this is the most important bit. I send thank you messages and post thank you messages to absolutely everybody that's bought on my website. I send follow-ups to people. I let them know their order's shipped, or their order could take up to 10 days to ship because it's in a sale. We never know how long it's going to take. When orders start shipping, I let my customers know. I tag them, I post them. And then I send out thank you packages in a timely manner. I normally try to get them done within the month. I say to them, you will receive a thank you package within sort of 2 to 3 weeks. But I try to get them done within like the week, so that they receive the thank you before the order. And that's it. That is pretty much, I think that's everything. That is how I get the most out of these clearance sales. I treat every clearance update now like a flash sale, because if you treat it like a flash sale, it works. Now, all of these things, okay, that I've just given you, that whole list, and I will put a tick list up so you can do it in the group. Every time a new product drops or an LTO drops, oh sorry, I've missed one thing off, an email. I'm going to email all my customers as well. Before and after. I send that before the sale and after. All of these things that I did here, okay, all of these things that I've just explained to you, this whole list, every time a brand new product launches. So, for example, Glacier Water launches. This is how you work a new product. This is how you work a catalogue product, okay? This is how you work if you want people to book a party with you. All of these different things are basically like a tick of, these are things that you should be doing if you want to sell more product. I think lots of us are in a really bad habit of, because lockdown allowed it, okay? Lockdown allowed us to post and go. Post, go, sell. That was literally lockdown. Lockdown was this period where you could post a product, I could post a packet of pods, tell everybody how amazing they were, and I would sell 10 packs of pods just off that one post. My PRV went absolutely crazy, and it was easy, okay? It was easy to sell. But right now, when Glacier Water drops on your workstation on the 1st, or the new Whiff Box drops on your workstation, realistically, you need to be posting about the Whiff Box 5 to 8 times, going live about the Whiff Box, telling people that they can shop it on your website, you know, one-to-one messaging all your customers about the Whiff Box, sending thank you packs out, you know, posting about it on your stories. All of these different things that I've given you is just how to work a new product every time it drops. It isn't always, this isn't just about how I work the sale. This is how I work my business on a daily basis. When I decide to sell mystery bags, these are all the things that I do to sell my mystery bags. I don't just post and go. So all of these tips are not just tips for your sale, they are tips that you can put into your whole business. And if your business runs on you posting on your Instagram, or you just posting on your broadcast, and you're saying to yourself, no one's buying right now, my customers aren't buying. This is why, because you're not performing this list. This list shouldn't just be just for sales, just because right now we've got a clearance update that's happening on Monday. This list should be every time you get an LTO, and this list should be, if you want the sales, this is how to sell. This is how to work your business. But we definitely get into a situation where we just use our social media and hope for the best. And it isn't going to work like that. There is a lot more to, you know, LTOs dropping, new products dropping, even our catalogue dropping, and the sale update. A lot more to actually getting those sales. But if you work it, you will get the rewards. So I will post this list for you all. This video I will pop to my YouTube so that you guys can catch up and you can watch it back at any point when it suits you. But if you want to do well in the sale, start working it right now, because you've literally got 24 hours, a bit more than 24 hours, And in 24 hours, you can make magic happen. You can literally move mountains. But you just need to make the decision. I'm going to work that. I'm going to get my PRV, and I am going to let everybody know that I know. That I'm going to let everyone know, so that I can make sure I get the absolute best out of this sale. So I know there's lots of you that have dipped in and out of this live. I know it's been a little bit longer than I wanted it to be. I really hope you found this beneficial. If you've got questions about how to work this out, please pop them in the comments below, and I will get posting with some of the ideas for you of how the sale is going to work on Monday. So I'll speak to you all soon. Have a really great Sunday, and lots of love to you all.